Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, finally got it. Blade 100. Stay tuned. Hey guys, do you need help organizing your tennis life? Well, think Go. We got the Axiom line here, the 9-pack duffel, my favorite bag, the 9-pack Axiom 2.0. They even make a 12-pack if you're going on tour. And my favorite backpack of all time. I love that bag. So if you want to organize your tennis life, think Go. All right, guys, so the most anticipated 100 of this year is out. The Blade in the regular 100. In previous generations, this racket has been gaining more popularity with every generation. I've heard that this could actually be the best one yet. Better yet, the best blade yet. Could that be possible? Well, I literally just strung this racket, and this particular racket weighs 11.2 ounces strung, which is 318 grams, 330 on the balance, which actually has some good weight in the head. That's 4 points head light, guys. Swing weight 323. I'm going to gain a pretty quick head with that, but have a little bit of weight at the head so that I can feel the plow. The width, the beam, 22 millimeters. A regular 16-19 98 is 21. So we're going to gain a little bit of stiffness and gain a little bit of power. 16-19 on the string pattern, and a 60 RA on the stiffness. So that tells me we're going to have pretty good control with maybe a little bit more power. But how's it going to feel? I'm so excited to give it a shot. All right, see you on the court. So I'm a little surprised. Coach Chris is a little surprised. What are we surprised at, Coach?
This is 100.
Yeah.
Whoa,
what
and
else?
It's a blade.
Yeah. It's like they've been doing this for a little while now.
Okay.
Yeah. They've been doing this for a little while now. But what did you think of it, though?
I thought that out of all, like, kind of in the past blades versions too as well, the reason why I felt a little bit like not like a blade was I felt like the frame was a little bit on the thicker side. This is something that I think that when I think of a blade, I feel like the thin beam is something that is what I think about a lot, but they've thickened it out a little bit more. I think it's just to add a little bit more easy power, like a pure drive, and almost similar to what we've got with the other head rackets, the MPs too. I think this is something that Wilson's trying to kind of push out in their lines to make a blade easier for, club access level players, for them to really have an easier time to play with a blade. Because I think in general, playing with a Wilson blade, it swings differently than a lot of the other rackets out there. So I can see what they're doing with this, and but it definitely plays a little bit different. You get the power for sure, Probably a lot more spin than normally on the other blades, but I don't feel like it does get through quite quickly with the acceleration, the racket speed. So, yeah.
I get exactly what you're trying to say. I think they're trying to compete with the Speed 100, which is an MP, and Speed MP, which is a 100, and that is one of the Head's top-selling rackets. I don't think they hit the mark with this one, though. I feel like there was a little too much drag in this, and then when I struck the ball, it didn't quite take off and give me the feedback that I was looking for. The 98 definitely did it in the 1619. This one was a little more muted, which I was a little surprised at. That and the drag was throwing me off a bit. It is a 60 though, so it is flexy, it is bendy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that if it was a little more, like a little stiffer, 64, maybe would stabilize the racket a bit, because I felt it was a little too flexy, at least for me. I mean, you were hitting with it, and you were actually hitting really well with it, but you were saying that it's not a blade. It doesn't quite cut through the air. Like even when we were hitting, he was saying that, and I'm like, let me see that, and I'm like, oh, yeah, he's right. So I'm like, this. I feel like if you're a club level player and you want a little more control, this would probably be your racket, but it's a little on the muted side. I'm not, I want the feedback. I want the harshness of a blade. I want to know when I screwed up, and this is kind of not giving me that feedback. So no, this is not the best blade. 98, 1619 is the best one still. But I mean, if you were a previous 100 user, definitely this would be your racket, because I don't think you need a dampener with it.
Nope.
Right?
It's very muted.
It's pretty muted. All right. Coach Chris, thank you for doing this review with me today. This will not be part of your racket journey.
Nope.
Okay. Where can I find you, bud?
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
And
that's
it. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.